I don't know where this poem came from, but I feel like sharing it. I only wrote it last week. Um, Here goes. I'm a mess. I am a god who's dying. 100 generations ago, as Bacchus or Dionysius in ancient Greek and Rome, I had cults. I went by different names in Haiti and Africa, Baron Saturday. I was worshipped with the berserker's blood rage, with Romeo and Juliet's lusty obsessions that dissolve good sense, that break taboos, that inspire the laws of bureaucratic civilization. I am the god of parties that go too far, of extreme intoxication, of the freedom of insanity, of the riot, of thoughtless selfishness. For a while I drove Christians to change Apollo's name, torture and hang him on the cross. Women tore each other apart once or twice a year to escape the drudgery of their enslavery. I am trance. I am the darkness of nightmare when the peace of sleep gives no rest. I am the ritual madness, religious ecstasy, and the theatre of righteousness that justifies terrorism and the military. You may imprison the grape harvest, winemaking, and wine to avoid my rites of spring, of fertility, of orchards, and fruit, of vegetation, to try to be a good girl, a good boy, to be a rational scientist, a philosopher, a monk, to create a fairy garden of beauty and control, of flowers and fruit that bloom just at the right moment. But I am the magnificent storm, Shiva Rudra, that washes away your plans. I am the unfair freedom everyone secretly wants, the freedom of the Marquis de Sade and that Crowley preached, the freedom from shame and guilt, the freedom to follow your will, your power, that you drink, dance, and snort for, driven from within, that lets you forget consideration, forget the feelings of others, forget empathy, forget laws police impose, and law told as lessons exposed. It is true that when I lived in full flight, when I was named, my ceremonies were the night to Apollo's day. He was the sharp lines of rationality in the daylight, predictable, knowable prose. While I am dreams and visions, imagination of the night, associations and correspondences, knowledge from your gut, poetry. Together we made you whole. Terror of the unknown, of the spaces between thoughts, the body's needy vulnerability, nature's gargantuan gorgeousness, the way feelings can be earthquakes, can be sunny days in winter, or a song that opens you naked to a moment, has you reaching for the safety and solid sunlight of Apollo's comfortable prophecies, the command and control of your hand brushing your teeth, the delusions of a web of meaning that will cocoon you from lightning, from sad stories that make no sense, from trees that drop branches on you without warning because a wildfire hasn't trimmed them. If you embrace me, you will learn the art of letting go of control that leads to wisdom, when the wildfire becomes a release that prunes the forest. My ceremonies become Mardi Gras and New Year that mark the cycles of life, the seasons, that let lusts grow into the depth of beauty that is the love of Aphrodite.